Hi, this is Kadri Rana from Logistics Insider, and with me is Mr. Sujan Roy. He's General Manager SNOP and Logistics at Orkla India. Welcome to the second edition of India Supply Chain Summit, sir. It was great having you, and your panel discussion was amazing and very insightful.
Thank you so much.
So, sir, my first question to you is around logistics and transportation challenges that particularly food logistics faces when it comes to EXIM trade. So, what are your thoughts on that?
In the EXIM trade, the challenges that we presently face with the geopolitical tensions going on right from Ukraine war to the Red Sea crisis, we see a lot of price variations in the cargo rates, and we see that the impact is so huge that the rates compared to last year is almost 150%. So that brings in a lot of pressure on the business side on bearing the cost and managing the margins without increasing and passing it on to the consumers with the rate increase. So while we try to keep the rates or the MRP to the consumers constant, we are taking a huge hit on our costs. So that we are trying to manage with a lot of discussions with the cargo providers, shipping liners, but with limited capabilities, because it's a global crisis of containers, port congestions, which is in turn causing a lot of pressure on us from an export point of view from our country to the global level. Yeah. So that's the major crisis that we are managing now.
Okay. So, sir, what do you think can actually solve this issue? Just like one thing that can actually be the perfect solution for this?
The visibility of it. I mean, we need to have some visibility at container level. How many containers are available globally, which are free to be used, and what is the port congestion. Suddenly we get to know that Singapore port is congested or the US ports are congested, but when are they getting declogged? And in the entire process, our shipping time has increased. The lead time to delivery to a US market has increased twofolds. So we do not have the visibility, and we are not able to pass it on to our consumers. So that's what we need: visibility of the global sea movement, sea operations, and that will reduce the load, and as was discussed in the panel as well, help us manage this crisis in a more efficient way.
Yeah. So clearly, tech would be the one which would be for the rescue. Visibility through tech.
Correct.
So moving on, sustainability is the hot topic for logistics industry and every industry rather worldwide. So particularly for the food logistics industry, what are the steps that you at your end are taking to bring in sustainability in your supply chain?
The buzzword, EV, we discussed, and it was also a part of a lot of discussions. Electric vehicles, I think, will bring in a lot of sustainability from a carbon footprint reduction point of view. As is the fact with many organizations and our organization as well, the scope 3 part of the emissions is the biggest chunk of our operations as well. And we are dependent on third-party vendors to provide the vehicles. The more and more the EV comes into our play, more and more our share of business of transport is moved through EVs, we will see a lot of reduction in our carbon footprint, and which will always drive the sustainability capability, right? But the other aspect of it is the usage of solar power. We think that there can be a possibility of reducing our warehouse carbon footprint by using solar power to light up our the warehouses, because that also is a significant chunk of our footprint beyond the factory operations, right? So maybe EV and solar power utilization, solar power or any green energy, let's say solar or wind energy for that matter, will always bring in more energy efficient green energy into our system, which will help reduce carbon footprint and drive the sustainability costs.
Okay, so let's just segue into the rapid fire round and see how quick you are on your toes.
Okay.
So as quick as you can be, and please don't overthink it. So my first question is going to be AI or IoT. What is going to be the trend in the food logistics sector?
Both. Because IoT will help you physically map it, and AI will help you understand where are we trending and pinpoint the problem areas, and thus rectify.
Okay, pilferage or theft? What is your worst nightmare?
Pilferage.
Okay. Last mile delivery or cold chain management, which is more critical?
Cold chain delivery.
Okay. Reusable packaging or electric vehicle, which do you prefer for sustainability?
For me, it is electric vehicle.
So rapid expansion or cautious scaling, which approach works the best?
cautious scaling.
Local sourcing or global sourcing?
We are a local supporter. So we do, in fact, our raw materials are 98% India sourced. So we are locally, we believe in local sourcing.
Yeah, so make in India all the way.
Yes, yes, perfect.
Lastly, carbon footprint reduction or energy efficiency? What's your top focus?
Carbon footprint reduction with the help of energy optimization.
Okay, to end this on the high note, if you could solve one issue in the food logistics industry instantly, what would that be?
Food wastage.
Okay, well, you were very spontaneous. Thank you so much for your time and interaction. It was lovely speaking to you.
Yeah, thank you for having me here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.